It is Mary.
And Amma.
And today we are reviewing Married at First Sight. My nails aren't done. But
nails, no.
Yeah. But yes, we invite you guys to like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below.
Yes.
Olajuwon. Now, she's no bag of chips, like I was saying earlier, but neither is he. And you are the man of the relationship. Your energy only makes it worse. Like, you're there pushing her, you're there talking as if you know something, and you're here trying to, like, you're just there pushing that girl. Like, she is not the animal person. People who are not animal people, like me, I'm not a rat person. Don't bring rats around me because you might be in danger. You know? So
maybe she should not have gone on the horse ride then.
But she has been acquiescing because this person keeps on pushing her and crossing her boundaries.
Well, she did say that she almost wanted to punch him in the face.
I can see why.
I can see the day when he'll turn around and say, I really wanted to punch you in your face. And let's see how the audience takes that. Yeah, you see, don't introduce violence. It's not a joking matter, even though he laughed it off. It's going to be at the back of his mind. He's waiting for the moment where he gets to tell you he felt like punching you in the face. And please don't say anything when he does that. Let's not introduce violence into our relationships. Not necessary.
Okay, but let's also just acknowledge how horrible he was being.
Yeah, I can see
horse.
how she is upset and stuff.
She's
the other thing,
never ridden
the
a
more
horse.
upset she is, the more the horses are going to be startled.
Yeah, but you know, he is the man. He's not
should be a little more patient.
He's not
You're
being
absolutely
patient.
right.
He's not comforting her. He's not reassuring her. He's just like, you got this. You got this. He's not even saying you got this. He's saying that, you know, like, calm down. Like, this is not the first person you've ridden it.
And he was kind of chuckling too, because she said stop laughing.
And then, of course, he started to, like, kick his horse a little bit so it would run. And the thing is, the other horse follows that horse wherever she goes. So if he starts running, her horse is going to start running. So he started doing that, and she's, like, trying to get it to slow down. I remember the first time I rode a horse. I was very scared when it started running, and there was a snake in the bush, and then it jumped back, and I was like, oh, hell no, I never knew this shit again.
But you did.
I did.
Went several more times.
But the thing is, she's not an animal person. I love animals.
Yeah.
So I can see how that could be very traumatic for her.
Yeah.
I don't like how he is. And also, I want to talk about Lindsay. That man, for you are smiling too damn much after the way he just mind effed you.
Do you
the other day?
I think they probably did it again.
Had more sex
because she went and she got him, which I thought was nice and humbling of her. But I don't know if that helped.
He should have did that.
Situation.
No, he should have did that because this man's not even into you.
He was the one who was wrong.
Yeah,
you shouldn't have to go and get him.
She needs to fall all the way back, actually, because that man has already proven to you that he's not really into you.
All the way back.
The way he be looking at you and called you an alcoholic and was like, "Oh, we need to slow down." After you had sex with me before the dinner,
3 times, midday,
and then in the morning. Oh, you want to slow down? Okay, bet I got you. You damn Skippy, I'm gonna slow down. Oh, there's the remote. I thought it was supposed to. But yeah, ladies, when a man tell you something like that, you better pump the brakes, and the next move better be coming from him.
Up them brakes.
Save yourself them embarrassment. Today's snack is Mike and Ike. This video is not sponsored. But this is my favorite candy for moms, and I just copied. But now we are with Steve and Ayako.
Yes.
Is that her name? No, Noe. Oh my god. Alyssa. Okay, so they're sitting down having a conversation. And so they're sitting down so this after they finish playing tennis or whatever, the psychologists have forced them to come together to play tennis in the hot ass sun. She has the sunburn clearly. So he said, you want to sit down and have a conversation? And she's like, yeah, sure. So he basically was like, hey, you know, we're supposed to move to an apartment together. How do you think about it? I'm not comfortable with that. I really don't want to move to an apartment together. He said, okay. So he said, my thing is, you know, when we first started, I really felt like, she said, I'm going to stop you right there. Because it already seems like you're going from, oh, we need to be like, oh, you were committed and I wasn't, so I don't even want to go there.
Anything that shows her in a bad light,
right?
She does not want to talk about.
But you're making yourself look bad, right? So then she says to her, she tries to spin some type of narrative, and she's with him. So she's like, I really do, I think it really sucks that we both have decided not to move into the apartment together, something like that.
Yeah.
And she's like, because I would love to be able to hang out with other couples and to have that whole experience. Everybody's going to be filming together, going to be doing stuff together.
Right.
And it sucks that, we can't have that opportunity. But you are saying, you yourself, Alyssa, is saying, I do not want to move in there.
Yes.
You're saying it.
Yes.
Nobody said you can't move there.
Nobody.
You are choosing not to. You're choosing it. So how are you trying to...
So when he says that, he says, you can move in if you want.
He said, there's no, I have no issue. She's like, no, that's, you don't get it.
Talk about it.
Yeah. So, she's there trying to make herself like the victim in the situation that she created.
And then she talks about his aggressive
hand gestures. Like, he's like this.
Oh, was that what he was doing?
At first. Like, he was looking at the man talking. He was just swinging his hand back and forth like this. And then he was like this.
Like showing something. Like,
and you see, she's like, just look, like all hunchback. like this. Like, just look at him. He's just so aggressive. Like,
they're like,
my God. Huh? He said, he's just making hand gestures. So, and then the producers had to go run over to her to give her water. And was like, what's the issue here? She's like, it just sucks that I can't have that experience because I like the girls and I want to come over.
The experts messed up. I still want to know what she asked for that she's not getting. We know about the crooked teeth. We know about he's out of shape.
And Mom, he's not I hate to say somebody's not attractive, but he's not attractive. Okay. He's not
she's certainly...
Well, she ain't no hot potato either.
Right.
She ain't nothing to write home about either.
She's certainly not his type. He is certainly not her type, right?
But girl, just humble yourself, because it's not like you're like a cover girl model or anything like that.
She's very upset because she cannot leave. She has realized that, there is some monetary stuff if I don't stay the course.
Girl, at this point, just let him be your friend. And you guys move to the apartment together. You stay on one side. But I don't think she can even stand to look at him. I think she's so disgusted by the way he looks that she can't even look at this man.
It's so unfair for him, too, though, that he has to deal with this.
Yeah, because now he's going to feel like he's just ugly.
Like day in and day out, just for someone to just...
Make you feel like shit.
You feel like crap,
Yeah.
And she is looking for anything. Aggressive hand gestures.
I'm like, girl,
she
tripping.
Is going to find something about this man to have an excuse to go on about her business. And I just...
It's going to be a long ass 10 weeks.
It's going to... It's every day that they have to be together, it's tough. It's tough.
It's actually very sad.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my goodness.
Girl, don't emasculate that man yet.
Okay.
Don't ever do that to a man.
Wait.
But, so basically what happened is, his landlord, which is his mother figure, who was at the wedding because his mother wasn't there, contacts him. She's contacting him like 6 times a day right now.
Sends him a lease.
Says, hey, where there's a new lease, no cats.
And she knows he has three cats.
He has 3 cats, so she knows that. So basically, she's kicking him out on his honeymoon.
I think that this woman wanted him. She's older, but she wanted him. She didn't know that he wanted a marriage. And then he invites her to his wedding. His parents were not at the wedding.
He said he had mama issues or something.
It's all very weird. Did not invite family. Invite a mother figure who is not blood relative. The woman knows you're on your honeymoon. Sending you a lease.
Calling him 6 times a day.
That you gotta move out. This is the second person that the experts have chosen who got some money issues. Some housing problems. You have the one with the no job. We don't know about his savings or anything like that. Then you got this one who is about to get kicked out because he got 3 cats. And Lindsay, Mrs. I'm going to take care of you, even though you're not really there for me, and telling me to slow down after having sex with me for 3 times in one day. You can come in and live in my house with my 2 cats, and we're gonna have a trial run.
Where
I don't
they
know.
do that at?
I don't know. At Married at First Sight with these experts.
They ain't no damn experts. They're
Ooh,
delinquents that are
child.
ruining people's lives.
I'm just wondering. Before, they used to show us their process. They used to go to the houses with these people, and they used to show us all this stuff. Now they don't show it to us.
Because they know they doing
I don't
people
think
dead ass wrong, and they don't want nobody saying nothing.
They're probably not even doing all that anymore.
They probably just having some idiot in the background doing it who says,
maybe do a background check. That's it. A criminal background check. That's it.
But we're just going to mix and match these people. We're going to see which one will give us really horrible, great drama, and then we're going to put that together because it's great for ratings. Like these experts. Like, y'all want to sit here and act like money is not important. Money is, if not top priority in a marriage.
This man is about to be homeless.
First there is character, then there's money. Okay?
How you gonna move? How you gonna get married?
We got 2 people.
And you have not, because listen, we have a lease, right?
But they're also about
they usually have to contact us a month. If they want us to leave, they're gonna have to say our lease is up, say
June.
Yeah. Say the lease is up June, right? They have to contact us May to let us know that the lease is going to expire and they're not renewing the lease. How does this man go on his honeymoon without renewing a lease, because he's going to be gone for 10 weeks? So
he's gone for only 2 weeks on the honeymoon. It's only 10 days.
And then they come back?
No, I think it's a week.
Don't they go to an apartment? They go to someone's apartment now, like a neutral place.
They go to a
neutral place. So that's what I'm saying. Your lease is up.
Maybe that's why he did renew
So
it.
what should have also occurred would have been, you would have checked out about your whole lease thing, made sure it was all okay before you left on this show. The fact that he did not is very telling. So that means that
what if the woman just sprung it on him, though?
You know what I think? I think that this man has done something with that woman. Like, I think that they have gotten it
with
on.
the mother figure?
Oh, please. He's telling her it's a mother figure. No mother figure. What? Or maybe after he had sex with her, he says, I actually really see you as my mom. He's done it before.
It sounds like, he just did it with her, didn't he?
Yeah.
Kaka.
And I'm not really looking for a relationship. Maybe that's what he told her. Whew, child. Okay, it's back on.
Oh my God, Alyssa. There's only so much editing that they can do. There's only so much. So if you're looking like an asswipe, it's not because they edited and put words together. I went to college. It takes a lot of editing for somebody to take one word and put it together with another word and then do all that editing. Like, nobody's doing that to make you look bad.
Looking bad. Alyssa.
You make yourself look like an asswipe on TV. Ain't nobody doing it but you, boo. I don't
think she knows that the cameraman was behind her.
No, but it was in front of her, though. But remember when they did a close-up of her?
I know, but it was kind of like, it wasn't like that. It was kind of like someone holding something down here, right? But the back of her, so I don't think she knew because it.
Girl, that's too tough. You signed up to be on a show.
Girl, I wonder how she's feeling today when she's watching it. She's like, I didn't even know the camera was there.
You should have never signed up for this. Because you should have considered all possibilities
that you might be someone that you don't like,
or somebody you really hate, like this guy.
But why did she hate him?
Because he's an asswipe, and the way he treats women is not right. It's not right, Karen.
And we only see that when she tells us. We never actually see it. The time that he's communicating with you, he seems very calm, trying to be very understanding.
And he said she doesn't even communicate with him off camera. So there's nothing even off camera for there to be said.
I don't know what she's like trying to accuse him of so many things.
Because she knows she's looking bad and she's making herself look bad. So she wants to make him look awful. So at least, hey, if I go down, you going down too, buddy.
She's very upset. I wish that, I don't know what she asked for. I don't know how far away from what she asked for.
I think it was a whole 360. And then probably 400.
Yeah, so as I can see why she's very upset. But like you said, just be his friend. You guys just do the best that you can so that you don't have to be monetarily.
A person like her should have never been on the show in the first place. And her family.
She doesn't look as though she knows how to handle.
She just seems like a brat.
Obstacles.
She's giving me brat vibes, like somebody who's just spoiled. Yeah. Like it's used to getting her way. Her family probably did not do right by her. I bet you anything she is the baby of the family.
Well,
because
that's
everybody is
they
saying
said the father, the mother, all of them told him, you know, she needs you because you're calm. That's what she needs.
Which I think is horrible.
Prone to cry. And
my issue is I hate when, you know, you go, when parents or family members go and pawn their child that they know is not good for anybody on to somebody and think that, oh, this person will be great for my child because they're horrible and they need somebody who's calm. And don't do that shit to somebody. Look, it ain't right. We ain't supposed to be a damn therapist. We ain't your rehabilitation center. I'm your spouse. You are not supposed to be coming to me with spit water. Let your glass be filled, overflowing with water. Now I want the little spit water at the end of the thing. I don't want that. Keep that shit for somebody else. Keep it for someone. You know, it's just wrong.
Anybody. Somewhere,
anywhere, but not here. I don't want your spit water son or daughter. I didn't ask for that.
I like that. That's a good spit water son or daughter. You know, the parents, I'm sure at some point they're so happy that she was gone. Oh, she's married. Oh, thank God.
We have to deal with her crying every 2 damn minutes.
And then now she
wants to mom.
Look, now she wants to come back home. They're like, oh God.
I know, and I'm sure the mom knew that she was going to do this because she's there calling her saying, just be nice to Chris. Don't make yourself look like an ass on TV, Alyssa. The fact that your mom is calling you to say that says a lot about you, boo. About you.
Yeah. Oh, man. Children.
And then I love the fact that the producer came in and said, this is Married at First Sight. Not single at first sight. She said, well, let's just figure it out another day because I can't do this today. She said, yeah, we'll figure it out another day, but soon because we're moving in soon. And she just walked off and looked like she rolled her eyes. It was like so upset. I mean,
Lord have mercy.
At this point, girl, just pay the $10,000 because you're just going to do more damage to yourself and your reputation. Yeah. You already doing the damage. Yeah. I just can't believe the way she tried to punk this man at the dinner table.
Oh, Alyssa.
The way she tried to punk this fool.
You know, I wish that the other couple had not gotten involved because they don't know what's really going on. Like, she is not talking to him.
At all.
At all when they are behind closed doors. The only way
they're not
get
even behind closed doors together, ever.
Exactly. So here, they just jumped in. Jasmina just jumps in. It's like, well, you know, I can understand why she doesn't want to talk about it in front of all of us. She is not around to talk about it. Also, I wish you guys had just been quiet so they can talk.
Yeah, also my thing is I just feel like, you know, the fact that you guys are there saying that, oh, she said that, oh, Alyssa said that, when we were talking that she is going to have a conversation with you, she's going to sit down and answer all your questions. She's looking at you like, why the hell would you say that? Because I never was planning on having a conversation with this man, period. That's what I told you.
A lie. Exactly.
So
and you guys are not you guys are not in the relationship. So I don't know why, Jasmina, you had to go there. And then Katina too, and then later on you're like, you know, and then what's the other girl's name? Noah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, also like, well, you know, it'll work out or whatever. Like, you guys are not in this people's relationship.
Yeah. You don't know how bad it is for that man.
She's not even there. She's not even there. She's not giving him any opportunity to talk to him.
To even look at her.
I mean, she's saying she hates him. She's somewhere else. Like, it's just ridiculous. Just stay out of stuff. You all have, every single last one of you all have problems with your relationship.
Well, Jasmina doesn't want to address it with Michael because she don't like him. But we gonna talk about that later.
Yeah, I mean,
Why are you so extra, Lajuan? Why are you so
Stop
extra?
just thinking with your eyes. Listen. This is what you wanted. You want love? That's what love is. Somebody sacrificing, putting his life on the line, embarrassing himself in front of everybody just to make you happy to know where his heart is. How can you not feel for the man? Dude, my heart hit the floor and came back in my chest, dude.
That's deep.
I looked at him and said in front of
Fool
everybody,
think he's some prophet or some person up in these streets. That was powerful, man. My heart hit the floor. They got back in my chest. It did all that? Oh, wow. I hope I feel that one day, sir. Like, bro.
Elijah was world guy.
He is so... we'll be back. Chris and Alyssa are talking after the dinner.
I just know that I want to be part of this experience and this experiment. So for me, I want to be able to move into that apartment for that experience and to participate with the group. And I think that experience is very important for both of us.
I am either in this to be married for the rest of my life, or I am out.
The last couple of days, Alyssa has started
He looks so done.
And I think that is a strong indicator of her motives. She wants to enjoy the experience, but doesn't want to go through the process. I think the language tells the story.
Can I ask you a few questions about your thoughts coming into the whole thing, like pre-ever meeting me?
Sure.
Do you feel like coming into this process you were prepared to adjust for somebody who wasn't perfect?
Yeah, I can definitely, I never thought that they were going to match me with somebody that was 1,000% perfect. But I think there's a lot of differences that two people wouldn't change on.
Have you brought any of those up to me in your opinion and asked me whether or not I'd be willing to change any of those
Yeah, there's
things?
definitely things that, you know, we've talked about and been brought up on differences and things like that.
Like what?
Like what? Because there aren't any. She's so fake.
Right now, mentally, I am not able to sit here and have this conversation that you want to have, but I am going to have that conversation with you.
He said I can't even BS an answer right now.
When do you think we'll finally have that conversation?
I mean, we leave tomorrow, so probably, I don't know, next week, I assume.
She has yet again said she will answer the question about whether or not she's in this, but she will not do it in front of people and she will not do it on camera. The problem is she will not do it off camera either. When did you quit on it, tap out? Say it's not going to happen.
Well, I'm not quitting because I'm here right now, so...
On the experiment, the other people, and the other couples.
No,
But I'm talking about me.
And I'm telling you that I had a chance to leave yesterday, and I did not go.
Are you
because-
saying that there's still a potential for this?
Okay. I think I made it very clear, as did everyone else at the dinner table tonight, that that is something that I'm not willing to just sit here and give you an answer for, because that wouldn't be fair to me. I understand that you're frustrated, but like I'm also frustrated, and I think you need to remember that we're both in the same situation right now,
I
right?
don't think we're both in the same situation.
You're on a planet by yourself, creating problems.
If this doesn't have any chance whatsoever, I would much rather hear that you genuinely think we're not compatible and therefore have no interest in trying. And then if you want the apartment for 2 months, knock yourself out.
Yeah.
I'm in this because I was looking for somebody to spend the rest of my life with.
Correct, as was I.
Fair.
Fair.
And therefore, I'm going to act accordingly. Unless you can tell me that there's any sliver of a chance,
But I'm going to stop you because I'm not going to tell you that right now.
if you're not going to tell me that,
I'm not
after the
going to
amount
tell
of
you
time
right
that
now.
we've spent together,
I have already told you, and it's not fair or respectful that you keep asking me the same thing when I'm telling you I cannot.
She has
sit
got
here
to be
and
a
tell
pill
you that
to be
answer right
around.
now. And I don't like it when you continuously try to poke me, and I'm at a place right now where you are making me upset. And so what's going to happen is I don't like how you're speaking to me. I don't like the way you are portraying this conversation. I don't like the way you portrayed it at the dinner table. It's actually disgusting to me. And so I'm going to get up and I'm going to be done with this conversation for tonight because I don't like the way you talk to me.
I don't know. No, I know that she has no interest in this. I know
So let me correct my
confidently
language.
that she has no interest in this.
if you want to go through this process because you have friends here, if you want to go through this process because you enjoy the experience, if you want to go through this process because you get to live in a building with a bunch of your friends, I'm telling you what I think is the
to leave
truth.
yesterday. and
Sure,
I would
you
have
had the chance to
no.
fly away from Puerto Rico,
No.
whatever. I think you create a false dichotomy that we're in a situation whereby you somehow didn't know what you were getting into and are now in a position where you have to make a decision.
I did know what I was getting into, and this isn't fair. And this is why I have a very hard time being calm and having an adult conversation because I always feel like it goes to the same place.
Chris, Alyssa is just asking for a little more time. Can you allow her the space to just take a little bit more time?
I'm in a position where, while on camera and in many situations, she has said that she needs more time to make a decision, I believe that she is still here not for the right reasons.
Okay,
And-
and that's what I'm telling you that that's not fair, and I'm not going to stand for that. I'm here for the right reasons, and that is not okay. This is my character, and this is the person that I'm going to be shown as, and that's not okay because I'm a really good person, and I came here with the right
Where are the
intentions.
tears?
And if I didn't have the right intentions, then I wouldn't have gone through this process. I would never, ever, in a million years, let my family and friends be subjected to this if I wasn't here for the right reasons. So I will not stand here and have someone try to assassinate my character and say that I'm not here for the right reasons because that
Don't laugh.
isn't fair.
Not a single person has said, keep going.
That is Madison. Thank you so much.
Your parents, your
I
family
guess that
probably
she would
already knew
say
you were not a great
how she
person. That's why
really
they've been
feels.
warning you
She's
all
never
along.
gonna
And
say
take
it,
the
Chris.
consequences of those feelings.
She's
and
gonna hope that you
opinions.
get the message and just leave her the hell alone.
So she can go to her apartment building.
Yeah.
Just call the experts and say she doesn't want me. This is-
But you
this
know,
is
but
so
you can't even do that
painful.
with the producers because they're gonna say stay in it. They're gonna try to force Alyssa. She's gonna be more abusive to him emotionally, and it's just gonna be one big circle. The experts are gonna tell him, hey, it's okay to leave.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't even tell that to Rachel when the man cussed her out and called her every cuss word in the book.
Which one was that?
Jose.
Oh, yes, I remember.
They never
that.
tell you to leave. They never do.
Yeah, that's
They don't
so
care
true.
about your best interest at heart. So
Yeah.
there's no way out.
Yeah,
You know, and it's just unfair.
yeah.
I mean,
No, it's painful to watch. It's just painful to watch because she wants to stay in the apartment. She doesn't want Chris. But I will tell Chris the same thing I tell women. You can't wait for her to make the decision.
because she will never.
She's not going to make that decision because she does. Her whole thing is looking bad, her character and whatever else. You just have to make that decision for yourself and say, you know something, you know, it's not working. We're not even in the same room. We're not working on any kind of relationship. She does not want me. She has made it very clear. She doesn't tell me off camera or on camera. And she doesn't want to talk about it on camera. And she never comes around to talk about it off camera. So, you know, I'm gone. And, you know, it has to get to a space, I think, married at first sight, where
You got some morals. Some
you guys have
goddamn
to
morals.
take some kind of responsibility. When
Yeah.
you have these people come in and then they can't leave. She can't leave because then she has to pay them if she leaves.
Yeah.
Right? So she has to stay through the whole entire process. And that's
Yeah.
sad. And she's not trying. I think about Jamie. Remember Jamie and her husband, remember? And
Doug she was not no
cried
hot
on the wedding
potato.
day, you know, but
She actually
was
wanted to get
trying.
married.
She stayed in that bed. She stayed in that apartment. She didn't walk out. She didn't live somewhere else.
By the honeymoon, she was liking him.
Yeah, so Alyssa is not trying at all. All her family has said this is the right person for her, but
the thing is, I don't like how she's not a great person. She's not a bad person,
She's
but
an
she's
effing great person, and she does not like people call her out on stuff like that.
she's not a great person.
Yeah,
She's like decent.
she goes around saying that she's a great person, that she's a good person.
If you have to keep saying
And
that,
I am
then
sure probably you are. I have no idea what she asked for. And so now she has decided, I'm going to play this game. You know, like, this is not what I asked for. I'm going to play this game until I don't need to pay this money back.
yeah, it's really.
And I
jacked
think
up.
also if Chris leaves too, I think also he has to pay some stuff
But
back.
I think he's willing to at this point.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't care. And then she started talking about how he's a car salesman. I mean,
Who sells houses?
Like who? Like what does that even have to? What was she expecting? Who was this girl expecting?
Somebody.
And what does she do in her life?
I mean, girl, you are not. You are
Ooh,
not.
child,
You
this
aren't
girl.
cute. You're not even 6.
Whew, child. Hot mess.
Just a
Hot mess. So, yeah. It's just I feel really bad for Chris. He does not deserve. He just doesn't deserve that at all. And she has just decided she's gonna play the game. You know. So that sucks for him.
Alyssa. I just hope to God he just realizes she's not going to say anything ever. And he
not.
just has to get over
He
it.
either has to make the decision for himself or nothing at all. There's nothing, like, she's never going to tell him.
But you know, what was funny is...
And it's Pastor Kyle asking him, do you want a divorce? He doesn't want a divorce, but she doesn't want him.
Yeah.
You can't force someone to want you.
But you know, he said in the on the confession or whatever, he said, you know, I don't know. He said, no, I know she does not want to be in this marriage, and I can say without a doubt she is not interested in the marriage process.
Yeah, he has to make that decision for himself.
Yeah.
Whether he's going to stay or go.
Yeah.
I would tell him the same thing that I'll tell any other woman. Tell a woman out there. You can't wait on the man to make a decision for you. He can't wait on her to make a decision for him.
Yeah.
You have to see where your tolerance level is and be willing to move on.
Yeah. Well, he said he was interested in her. He said that's who, you know, he said he knows that she was not meant for him, but he said they picked who I wanted.
Yes.
You know, he did say that. So he might...
It sounds from the preview that he has decided to fight for her.
Yeah, you are going to be getting abused left and right if you even dare to put up a fist to kind of try to fight this fight to get me.
Well, not
emotionally abused.
Emotionally, yeah. Oh, you mean he's going to be emotionally abused?
Yeah, because if you're trying to put up fists to fight for me, I'm going to start fighting you because I don't want you, and you need to release me from these shackles.
Yep.
So that was very sad. Jasmina does not like Michael. When they were sitting down at the table or whatever, and they were talking about what issues do you guys have, and she was basically, he was saying that I have to realize how to say stuff. She said nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing to say, yeah, you're right, I'm proud of you. And everyone was like, yeah, that's awesome that you are able to be self-aware. Because that's something that Elijah Wan is not. He is not self-aware. He thinks he's right about everything. He thinks he's some prophet and he's so wise. Like, that was deep. My heart felt, that was too much. That was actually too much. But that's also
Jasmine, I don't think
she's not feeling him. And Michael is fine as hell. Y'all know me, I like men who are 6 feet and above, but for Michael, I might just put it down to 5'9". I mean, he got the
He
body
is
right. I mean, the
easy
beard right.
on the
He has
eyes,
a
and
nice
when he
smile.
smiles, oh yeah,
He's a gorgeous man.
he actually is. I must say.
Yeah, he's cute. And then Lindsay's husband. That man literally
yes,
does
yes,
not
yes,
like
yes,
Lindsay.
yes.
Lindsay needs
But
to really
he
pump
said
the brakes.
he was really happy the fact that she
When-
was willing to let him stay at her place, no question asked, helping him. He said he has never had that before. Someone just helping him.
But he said that he's not used to that, and
Yeah.
I think that's my thing is. Don't even, I really felt like she should have let him deal with it because
Let
the
him
thing is,
figure
men
it
do
out.
not like
When
a
you
real
rescue-
man. When you
he
rescue
does
a man,
not
he
like
does
you
not like that.
rescuing him.
No.
And he might be grateful for a moment, but then after a while, he begins to resent you
Yeah,
because you're the one who rescued him.
and it's yeah.
Yeah.
He
so,
said it didn't even feel right to him.
all right, Lindsay. You know, I mean, she keeps on saying she has the perfect husband.
And she keeps on applauding, and but yes, I don't think she should be complimenting that man too much because he's not into you like that.
No.
And it's not like he's any hot potato either. He's not perfect. But
Yeah.
I think because she's happy that somebody's being patient, maybe she hasn't had good men in her life.
Yeah.
She's very happy with the very bare minimum that he is giving.
Yeah.
And I don't even think it's the bare minimum. It's like minimum.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then also
and he was,
when they were sitting down,
complimenting her like, you didn't say anything.
I'm happy that you didn't say anything when Alyssa was like said something to you at the table, and she said, "Oh, I said nothing" or whatever. My thing is, I didn't like that. I actually did not like that. I thought
He's
it was
asking
really
her
him.
not to be herself.
Yeah, he's basically saying, "Shut up."
Yeah.
When people are coming to you, don't
And
say anything
Alyssa
because
was
it
rude.
affects me.
Alyssa was rude.
Yeah, so he said, I'm glad because he said, if you say something, then it affects me.
Yes,
and then I
because
have
we're
to
a
say
team.
something
Yeah.
and all this stuff. So he's basically saying, shut up, handle yourself because I am not going to be handling you and your
Yeah.
BS.
Yeah.
That's basically what it was. So he said, next time, continue that. Don't continue to do it. And she's all cheesy like
I know, like a little girl.
that's not anything
Like,
to be
oh,
happy
he just
about.
So happy with me, Lindsay.
I would have just been quiet and just stared at him. And
You guys
just like be
met.
observant.
I mean, I'm happy that you feel as though your connection is great, but you all really just met.
Because he just messed with you the other day. So don't be smiling too
Yeah.
much. You already have a huge red banner.
Yeah.
Don't do it. But yeah, so that was Married at First Sight. I look forward to next week. We gonna see who's getting divorced.
Well, yeah, see if Chris decides he's gonna leave. Do you think he will? I don't think so. I think he's ready to fight for her love.
And she is going to be a little demon up in those
Or
places.
she might change. But if she does, she's pretending. If she does, she's pretending.
And she ain't changing, Mom. If her parents are calling you and telling you about how awful she is, you think she's going to start changing for cameras? She
Yeah.
can't even keep it cool for 2 minutes.
I know.
Anyway, it is Mary.
And Amma,
Thank you guys for watching. Do not forget to like,
share,
subscribe,
and
comment down below. See you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
No, Friday. Ready to love.
Ready to love.
And maybe
Love After
Ladies Who
Lockup.
List.
Yes, I
We
want
will
to
see.
really see that show.
Yeah, we might have to do Love at the Lockup after that. We'll see.
Okay.
But yeah, good night.
Bye.